Okay, let's just talk to you a little bit about where we're sitting at the moment. Obviously, it's the State of the Nation address tonight, and that's where all eyes are. It's basically one of those moments where the president takes us into his confidence, talks to us about what he had said that he would do in last year's SONA, and gives us pretty much so the meat of how he achieved what he promised and what he's going to be focusing in on for the year ahead. And I mean, that in a nutshell. Obviously, it's a lot more complex than that, but that's pretty much so what it's all about. So that's where we find ourselves. The date, 12th of February, 2026, and we're waiting with anticipation to hear what the president has to say. So let's just talk a little bit about what it is that the State of the Nation address is. It's basically the joint sitting of two houses of parliament. That's the simplest way of explaining it. Two houses of parliament come under one roof and the president speaks to them. The three arms of state are also there. So it's a very big moment. It really is for South Africa and for people to find out, what it is that the president is planning, his plans for the year, and of course, those achievements that he needs to speak to, that they managed to achieve in the previous year. So it's a time where South Africans reflect and feel, is the government actually doing what they promised to do? Obviously, the president will do his best to sort of highlight the positives and say what they have done. But we are inviting you as South Africans at home to tell us what you think the state of the nation is at the moment. And a lot of people have been speaking as well, and we really do urge you to join in that conversation so you can have your say. So that is what the State of the Nation is all about, and we of course sit at home and watch that as it takes place with all of those houses sitting under that one roof. So this is how it all works, and we will of course bring it to you live here on SABC2, SABC News as well. You've got your app, you've got all the platforms that'll show you this. So the order of proceedings, it is really according to schedule. When the times are given, this is exactly what happens, and it's an interesting one to sit and watch, and you make sure that you do watch it. Let me put that on again for you. So you'll see that there's the Guard of Honor that happens, the 21-gun salute, and then of course the South African Air Force fly past. 7 o'clock, the president begins at exactly that time at the City Hall, where he will be delivering the 9th SONA. And then of course, just to wrap it up a little bit, the venue, as we heard, yet again, it's happening at the Cape Town City Hall. This, of course, was after certain sections of Parliament were destroyed by that fire, and it still is under renovation. This happened in the early days of 2022, and a terrible moment it certainly was, where we watched on as Parliament was burning. So we're still waiting to find that permanent home again, where we can move and relocate into Parliament, but at this point, not happening, still happening at the City Hall. All right, there we go. That's it. That's a few little tidbits we've got for you. We've got lots more as we carry on the special broadcast ahead of the State of the Nation address.